Deborah here from the Prep Pursuit. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today as the holiday season is well underway. Christmas is just around the corner, and I knew that now would be as good a time as any to talk about how to gift wrap. So I got this adorable paper and ribbon from Tuesday Mornings. If you don't have a Tuesday Morning near you, you can check out TJ Maxx, Target, and Nordstrom for an assortment of wrapping paper, gift bags, and ribbon, and also those cute little name tags if you like to write notes to your family and friends. Now, I do believe that Jesus is the reason for the season, and it is such a fun time to honor his birthday by giving gifts to others, your friends, family, and loved ones. It's nice to buy something to put a smile on their face and just show them that you care. So I hope that you find the tips in this video helpful as I show you how to gift wrap a box and put a nice little ribbon on top. So let's get to it.
So the first thing you're going to want to make sure you do is grab all of your supplies. As you can see here, I've got a roll of wrapping paper, some ribbon, a pair of scissors, and some Scotch double-sided tape. Now for this video, I'll be wrapping a Pop-Tarts box. Kind of random, I know, but I just had it laying around, and so I just decided to go ahead and grab it for this video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is place the box that you're going to wrap face down. And you can roll out some wrapping paper underneath that box. What I've done here is placed the scissors, tape, and roll of ribbon on the different corners to keep the wrapping paper flat. And essentially, I've made sure that on the left side, where the paper is starting, I've got enough to cover about half of the back of the box. And remember, the back is face up. And what I'm going to do is fold it over to make sure that I've got about half of that bottom, the back of the box, being covered. As you can see here, I'm placing it and just making sure that it's going to be enough. And what I'm going to do on the other side is pick up the roll and fold it over to cover the entire back of the box. Once I do that, I can mark my place by just kind of pressing my finger down on the wrapping paper. And then I'm able to grab the scissors and cut straight. What I love about this wrapping paper is the grid lines, so it helps me to mark my place and also to cut a straight line by simply using the scissors and cutting along that line that I've marked with my finger to make a straight line and just cut the rest of the paper closest to the side of the wrapping paper roll. Now once I do that, I've got enough, as you can see, as I'm folding it over, just to double check that it does fully cover the bottom of the box. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of double-sided tape and tape down this part of the wrapping paper from the right hand side to cover the rest of the bottom of the box. Now, once that is taped down, and sometimes I would use just one piece of tape in the middle or two pieces of tape, one at the top and one at the bottom to keep the paper nice and smooth, I'm going to go ahead and work on the corners. So on one side of the box, I'm going to take the wrapping paper from the left side, and I'm essentially focused on the bottom, or it would be the top of the box because the box is still upside down. So what I'm doing is I'm folding a triangle on one side by just making a diagonal line as straight as possible, folding that down, and I'm folding from the top or the bottom of the box, because remember it's face side down, the same diagonal line. Then what I will do is fold a diagonal line on the other side or the right hand of the box so that I've got a triangle, and the left side and the right side I've got the paper folded, which I'm holding here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that triangle that is on top, or remember it's closest to the bottom of the box, and I'm going to fold that down. So it's going to kind of look like an envelope or the back of an envelope. And so I'm going to fold that down, and sometimes I'll place a piece of tape here just to keep it nice and secure. Now what I'm doing on this bottom triangle is I'm folding it so that it has just a straight line instead of a point of the triangle. So basically I'm taking that large triangle and I'm taking the tip to fold down and make a smaller triangle on the inside of the paper. And this is the triangle that is on the floor or the table, whichever side you have the paper laying on that is closest to the ground or the bottom, and that's where I am folding an inner triangle. The last part of this step is simply to pull that paper up from the bottom of the floor or the table wherever you are gift wrapping, and just simply tape that triangle to the box. We're going to repeat the same steps for the other side. So if you get a little bit confused and you kind of want to go through these steps again, feel free to watch the rest of this video, and then you can just kind of pick up the steps starting with the sides of the box to figure out how to get this side to look just like the first one that you just finished. We are almost done with the gift wrapping, and we are on to the final step, which is my absolute favorite, and it's wrapping the bow. So what I've done is I've placed the box face down for a second time, and I've got a piece of ribbon here. I just kind of guesstimated how much I would need, and I cut it from the roll. So I've got the box face down, and I have the ribbon laid out so that it is smooth and straight underneath the box. Then the next step is to pick up those corners, one on each side, one on the left and one on the right. And as you can see here, I've just put one looped over the other, and I'm just pulling it tight. Then what I'm doing is I am twisting the ribbon. So instead of left and right, side to side, I am moving my arms to the top and bottom, or thinking of a compass, the north and south points of the compass. And so I am holding the ribbon on the north and south sides of that box. Now is the part when I am flipping it over, and essentially I've got the ends of the ribbon that I am still holding, and I'm going to loop one side. So I've got my right hand, I'm holding the ribbon that is underneath the ribbon in my left hand. So as you can see in this photo, the ribbon in my left hand is over the ribbon in my right hand, and so I've just made a little loop, and I'm going to go ahead and tuck the rest of the ribbon that is in my left hand underneath the ribbon in my right hand. So that's what you see here. I'm just pulling it tightly to hold it, and then I'm just going to make a little knot. And what I did in this final step was to just take the corners of the ribbon, the excess ribbon, and just kind of curl it inward. Now this ribbon is actually got some wire on the ends, and so that's what that golden part is that you see on the outside. It's like aluminum foil, but it's in a golden color to make a little trim. And so it was really easy to bend the corners of this ribbon and just make it the little curly ends of this bow. And that is the final step. We've got a gorgeous little box here that is beautifully wrapped, and the ribbon really brings it all together to make it feel and look just like Christmas. I love this plaid ribbon, and I've got all of the links in the description below for you so you can find out exactly where I got this ribbon and the wrapping paper and all the other materials for this video.
Now I hope that you found the tips in this video helpful and timely. If you have any questions about gift wrapping, bag versus box, or any ideas about where you should buy, tissue paper or wrapping paper, just feel free to write your question or comment below, and I will definitely be checking to go ahead and reply so that I can make sure that if you guys have any concerns or questions or any comments, I love to interact with you. So definitely just feel free to share anything with me below. Now, if you liked this video, chances are you will love this channel. I post videos all about style, etiquette, and culture. So make sure you subscribe because I upload videos every single week. So if you subscribe, you'll never miss anything that I'm sharing, and you'll get all the updates about all my great new tips and advice for you guys. Now, I so appreciate you joining me in this video, and I know you have lots of holiday shopping to do, lots to get ready for the food and the festivities coming up. So you've got to run, and I don't want to hold you any longer, but thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in another video to live a chic and polished life. See you later. Bye.